JFI Podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Knightmari, who is slowly cleaning his computer because I have like 46 hours of audio space left. Joined by our gaming kitty herself.
Meow, Kistynocturn.
And the guy who tried to fix his audio mid-podcast.
Oh, well, it's not really the mid-podcast. It's kind of like
You're
the
still
beginning
trying to
of
fix it.
Anyway, I'm
I do
I'm
stuff.
Hoorah.
I do stuff. Yeah, you do stuff. You give me migraines. And you break Jason.
Breaking Jason is fun and surprisingly easy to do. That's why I do it.
Jason's not with us this week because his motherboard fried, and hopefully soon he'll be getting a new computer.
Which is extremely ironic since his computer finally got an upgrade.
Yeah, his internet got an upgrade.
He had great internet. It was on a high about that for a week, and then his computer exploded.
No, it cooked.
More or less same thing.
Yeah. But, so, I was lazy this week.
What?
I didn't write us a topics list, so we're kind of winging it.
That's cool. I'm gonna start off with an apology about last week's podcast because that was our first live one, and I'm really sorry that everyone had to sit through like the most boring podcast because I got bored like a third of the way through it, and then Kisty left, so that was one less person talking, so then I got even more bored. And that was on the
Right.
podcast. I'm sorry, everyone.
That's probably something you shouldn't say on the podcast.
Well, I'm gonna apologize because the people need to know that we care about them.
Yeah, we do care about our listeners.
We do?
Speaking of our listeners,
Oh yeah,
For those who
shout
are
out
wondering-
to I Hate My Toast. Fuck you. You're a terrible co-op partner.
Wow. Just stab immediately.
yeah,
No, you guys have
especially
not
the
played a 2-player co-op game with him. 4-player is okay because you have 2 other people that make up for his mistakes and his
Wow.
bullshittiness and shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery.
Shenanigans is what you're trying to say?
Well, everyone says shenanigans, so I wanted to say something else, but shenanigans came out anyway, and I tried to save it and failed. I'm sorry.
Yup.
Yes.
But yeah, when
Um,
it's just you and him, it's not. Games do not go well. Look,
That's why
in the
I always
game,
make sure.
in the game, I'm glad there was alcohol because I spent the entire time drinking my life away at the bars.
Yeah, so, shout out to Toast because he's gonna cry himself to sleep after he hears this.
That being said,
Yeah.
Dead Rising 2 off the record is a very fun game. Thank you to Hightower for showing me probably the funnest game in a while I've ever played. Funnest game I've played in a while. He doesn't listen to this. He won't hear it.
He does listen to this.
he
Hightower
does,
does?
actually.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Alright, what's up, buddy? We should play sometime.
Oh gosh.
That's our order.
Is this all we're gonna hear all through the podcast? Hoorah, is you shouting out to people to come play Xbox with you?
No, I'm gonna give a shout out to Knightmari. Because
He's
What?
right here!
I'm right here. What's up?
I know. Just hear me.
Sup?
Just hear me through. Yesterday I went out on a bro date with Death Row, who's from the Achievement Locked podcast. Very
Wait,
good
did you actually
podcast.
go out, like, physically?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We went on some fucking amazing burgers.
He wrote a journal about it.
That's
I
not
actually
creepy.
saw it. It was like, wait, you're going out with Hoorah, my co-host from JFI?
Why would you ever do
Cool,
this?
this'll be a nice story.
And we went to this place.
Did you
It's
put
called,
out?
We went out. Yes, we went
Did
outside.
you put out?
Oh, did not put out.
Okay. You have to wait until
And-
the third date to put out, because that would mean you're classy.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have some class in it.
Continue.
Actually, I will be honest. This is a supplementary bro date because the original plan was to go next week with me and him and Axiomat.
Oh, yeah, because
Because
you're all in the same area-ish.
Yeah, we're all in the same area, but I had some family coming down next week, so I couldn't do it. So he's like, "Oh, let's go this week, me and you, buddy." So we went to this place called Grill Marks, and they had some of the best fucking burgers ever. I'm gonna be honest. I love those burgers more than people.
That's very special.
Not all people, but some people.
Most people.
And then
I don't want
and
to
then
think
we're walking
of
down
the
the street.
cows that are sacrificed.
All those
if
poor cows.
were meant to live, they wouldn't be so tasty.
Dude, I love the taste of death.
Yeah. So anyway, we're walking down the street because this place was like so good. There was actually a wait time, so we were killing some time walking around. And he asked me, "How come your podcast isn't on iTunes?" And then I told him, I don't know, I don't do any of that technical bullshit, so let me call someone. So I called Knightmari, and he picks up the phone. I'm like, oh man, how's it going? He's like, hey, this is my name here. And how are you doing? What's up? Are you enjoying your day? And then I'm like, I start talking to you.
Yeah, I actually do have
and then
that
it says
jackass
leave a
voicemail.
message.
Just,
I'm
hey,
like,
hey,
oh
what's up?
God. You have the most informal voicemail ever.
Go. So Knightmari sent you to a trolling voicemail.
That's my actual voicemail.
Yeah, that was his actual
God.
voicemail. He's just really that informal about it.
I don't fucking care.
You need to change that because it confuses me.
You're very confused.
I am.
I am confussed.
So anyway, continue.
Yes.
No, that was my story. We had a good day yesterday, and babies don't like them.
So basically, he was wondering why we weren't on iTunes, and you went, I don't know, I'll call Knightmari and ask. Knightmari doesn't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Long story short, Kisty should explain this now.
We should, or you should. But we had a good day. Babies hate death row. It was kind of funny. And we went and looked for a tacky Christmas sweater while listening to Donut the Musical.
Because fuck, why not?
Yeah, why not? We did not find any, though.
You can't resist my deep, penetrating eye contact.
No. Yeah, his gaze.
There are so many things wrong with this band-aid.
It was so great.
I love that song.
I do love
I like
that
Bow
song.
Chicka Wow Wow better off that soundtrack.
It was pretty. I don't know. They're both really good. They're both good in their own aspect.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm warning you now. You're gonna hear a lot of clicking in my sound.
Yeah, I can already hear it over my headphones.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of clicking, Knightmari, always. But I learned to ignore it.
Okay.
I'm past it.
You should use
As long
his
as someone's
clicking as our
talking
bleep
over your
noise.
clicking, it's all good.
Actually, you what? No, I didn't hear what Hoorah said.
Oh, she should replace our bleep noise with your clicking, and it's like a new bleep noise.
No.
No, I accidentally deleted our bleep noise, so I have to go make another
You
one.
what?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Have you guys even heard the bleep noise that I got?
Yeah.
I heard it because 2 weeks
I love that noise.
2 weeks
I
ago
lost
you
it,
cut
but
it
I have
out.
the link for the site. I just have to remake it.
Okay. I thought it was really fun, like 2 weeks ago, how you used it for one word, and then I said the same word later, and you didn't cut it out.
It's because
Nah,
most people
at
just
that point
forget.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. Which I explained last week's episode.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I said the only reason I didn't do it again because I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Oh, see, I
just
thought
wanna
it was
get
like
the
on a
podcast
stream or
out.
something. I don't know. It all runs together.
But the reason we're not on iTunes, which I will explain for our listeners, is because we have to get an RSS feed, which sadly means you have to go to a website and get space and bandwidth and do a bunch of math and then eventually spend money. And I'm sorry, but about 3/4 of us on the podcast here are dead fucking broke.
And the fourth person is Knightmari. So,
Dude, I've paid for stuff for this podcast before.
have you?
Yeah.
Have
When?
you?
I pay for you guys sometimes.
We're talking real monetary money.
Oh, what? I
Knightmari.
didn't buy you Magica?
Oh, that's true. You did buy us games.
You didn't buy
but-
me games.
That's because you don't use
Yeah,
Steam.
speaking of Magica Knightmari, we have to finish that.
I am never finishing that game.
Well, why
It
not?
is way too
It was an entertaining episode.
It's way too annoying.
You just don't like how I suck at it.
No, I don't. It's that, but it's also the fact that you think that lightning applies to everything, and that everything usually applies to my face.
I know.
That sounds like
Cookie
she's
Killer
worse at that.
Fucktard.
She's terrible
Why
at
does
that game.
Why does it sound like Kisty's worse at that game than I am at Borderlands 2?
I'll tell you right now, Hoorah, go watch the Let's Play that I put up. I only put up 2 episodes. That was just one session of me and Knightmari. We never got back since.
I see.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. Well, we played that game for like 2 hours.
I don't want to talk about it. This conversation is
just-
over.
Just answer this question for me. Is she worse than I am at Borderlands 2?
Yes.
I'm not fucking watching that.
No, it's hilarious because she keeps killing me, and it's hilarious to watch people die in that game.
I don't...
Yeah, it is actually.
See, I know, but
And I've done it
I
too.
knew when we were playing Borderlands 2 together that I was a train wreck. And I actually felt bad that you decided to play with me. and I do not want to watch someone worse than me.
It's actually pretty entertaining because he does do it to me too.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was
But,
because you keep getting my line of fire.
Well, I guess if it's going
Yeah.
both ways, it's fine.
But
I probably won't
As
watch
for-
it anywhere. I'll forget by like 10 minutes from now.
You dickhead.
it's on the podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably still forget.
You're a dickhead.
You're a derp.
Well, the problem is I'm already watching a different Let's Play now by Fragger, and Jester, I guess. Who was pulled into it, kicking and screaming like a baby.
Well, of course he
I
was.
Note the
have
word
not watched
baby,
it yet.
because they're playing Metroid Other M.
Well, wouldn't you be kicking and
Ugh.
screaming if somebody pulled you into a Let's Play of that?
Kicking and screaming like a baby.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wah, wah. Inside joke.
No, it's not it's a Metroid Other M joke, because she says
Yes,
baby,
I know.
like,
Baby ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, baby ship is the inside joke. It's not even really inside joke, because anyone that will watch the Let's Play will probably know the joke of baby ship.
Bottle ship.
Bottle ship.
Baby ship came after bottle ship.
Yeah, I know, baby ship is the joke. Bottle ship is the actual ship.
Shout out to Baby Bottle Pop. Great candy.
I'll get some Pop Rocks. Oh, yeah. When I was downtown waiting for food. Was
Downtown?
Yeah, we went to this place called Mast General Store, which is basically like an old people's place, but in the back is like the greatest selection of old candy ever.
An old people's place?
Yeah, like where you have like all these old knickknacks and shit. And camping gear. Well, it's not really an old people's store.
You're just saying that because you don't feel like calling it something else?
Well, no, I say it because when we walked in there, I don't think there's anyone besides us that were below the age of 55.
Are you sure? Would you call it a knickknackery?
It's not a knickknackery.
That is an actual word, by the way.
I know knickknackery is an actual word.
That's a great word.
Oh, and then Dead Rising 2, off the record, there's Ned's knickknackery that has battle axes in it.
Yeah, that store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we went and got some Pop Rocks and Airheads because that's the oldest candy we could think of.
Really?
No, but that is what he grabbed.
I would think Charleston Chew would be like the oldest candy you could find.
Yeah, Charleston Chew was there, but that's what Death Row grabbed because I didn't want to go down to the actual candy part because then I would have to get something because I am compulsive like that. So he's like, here,
You see it, you want it, you buy it, you eat it.
Yeah, so
This is why we can't have nice things.
Right, so he went and grabbed Airheads and Pop Rocks. He's like, here, grab one of each. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, do you want watermelon Pop Rocks? I'm like, no, fuck watermelon. He's like, what is wrong with you? So I got strawberry Pop Rocks there behind me. I might grab those later. So you can hear the fizzling and sizzling and popping.
Wonderful. More stuff I have to
Well,
either
no-
amplify or edit out of the podcast.
No, that's good. I won't do that, Kisty. That's mean. And then I got...
Why? I eat on the podcast all the time now, apparently.
Fucking
Yeah,
pies.
that kind of bothers me, actually. Because I know I have a lot of audio issues. It's like, don't people usually edit out the eating?
Nope.
Usually.
All right. And then I got the mystery
but for
airhead.
me, I was just like, oh no, I'm doing it on purpose.
I forgot where I was going with this story because I could go in two different directions. The mystery airhead was watermelon, so fuck watermelon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I got watermelon anyway, which kind of sucks. And he was walking down the street, and he just kind of went for like the whole thing of Pop Rocks in his mouth at once, which was a huge mistake on his part.
Was he sadly mistaken by doing that?
He was sadly mistaken. And it's kind of funny because an old couple walked by, and they just kind of like glared at him, like they melted his face
They melted his face.
by glaring at him so fiercely because he ate all the Pop Rocks at once.
And that's exactly why they glared at him. That's why.
Probably.
Yeah.
Old people are
Because
kind of
they
dicks.
know Pop Rocks.
Old people are dicks, to be honest.
Whoa.
Like most of them.
Wow.
Wow.
Like my grandma, she's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Alright, moving on.
I don't
Yeah,
know where I
moving
was
on.
going with that. I'm sorry.
So the reason I missed the call yesterday from Hoorah, which I never got, according
No,
to my
you
phone.
got. I just didn't leave a voicemail because I was kind of angry that was your voicemail and not you picking up the phone.
Really? You couldn't tell it was like actually me picking up the phone?
Well, I thought you were just having like a rough day and you were just like really kind of bored.
Nope.
No.
My call history doesn't even say I got a phone call from you.
Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
Are you sure you called me?
Yeah, I called you.
Weird. Yeah, so the reason I probably didn't pick up yesterday was because I was I was being a DM for like 6 hours straight. It made my brain hurt. I think we did Call of Cthulhu, which is really fun and also really like you're gonna get your butt hurt so hard in that game.
Yeah.
Which I
And
don't think
why
Corona
are you saying butthurt? Why don't you just say ass rape?
That's what that game is. It's ass rape the game.
I know. I have a friend who plays that very often
Oh god.
because he likes to see his friends squirm.
It's very terrible. There's so many things in that game that I don't want to talk about.
I know some of the things, and I won't say them.
Casey, have you ever played a tabletop RPG?
Yes, I have. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons back when I was 7.
Nerd.
Yeah, with my dad. So
Nerd.
it's pretty
Double
fun
nerd.
memories with that.
Fucking nerd. Did you have
And
you better have
on top
had a
of that,
wizard
then
hat.
I played Aberrant, where you're a freaking superhero.
Did you have like the big purple like wizard hat with the silver moons and stars on it?
No, I was an archer.
Nerd.
Hoorah,
have you ever played a tabletop RPG?
Does Clue count?
No.
no.
Not at all.
Clue is like the beginner's version, except you don't get to make a character. It's like, here's a pre-made, laid in front of you, and you just gotta figure out the mystery.
Well, you know what happens when I try to make a character. So
Yeah,
I think
We can
it's
try that
best-
again.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
It's best that we don't.
No.
I don't know.
To be honest,
If we
Kisty,
try to
did you
make
ever...
a character again, it's not gonna be on air.
Come on.
Kisty,
We
to
can
be
do
honest,
Call of
did you think
Cthulhu
it,
JFI
like-
edition.
No,
Did
I
you
will
think
not
we were
do
gonna
Call
get past that,
of
Kisty?
JFI
Like, ever?
edition.
What?
I
Dylan,
mean,
you would
like,
do that?
what did you think would happen after we made the character?
We'd go play the game.
What game?
Yeah.
Call of
Because
Cthulhu.
you never even specified what game.
Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, so Hoorah, do you know what Call of Cthulhu is?
I know Cthulhu is like a tentacle thing, right?
Do you know who H.P. Lovecraft is?
I know who Herbert Hoover is.
That has nothing to do with
In
it
other
at
words,
all.
his answer is no.
It's essentially, you play paranormal investigators as you try to stop the end of the world.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and, my friend is the DM for that one, and we do, one in the 1920s.
Wait. If you're doing like the 1920s, it's not really a DM. Isn't DM Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
It's a broad
but-
term.
There's no dungeons in the 1920s.
Hoorah, it's a broad term.
Fine, it's a GM. He's a game
That's fair.
master. Shut up and let him tell the story.
Yes.
To be GM gang member?
No.
Alright.
No.
But 1920s are like the gangs and mobs and stuff, so you should be a GM.
You know what?
Knightmari, start talking, ignore him.
Actually, in the 1920s Call of Cthulhu, we've run into the gang. And
See?
and their Don is Christopher Walken.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Like
I
7
wanna be-
psychopaths Christopher Walken.
I really wish I was at this birthday party yesterday. I'm not seeing that yet, so don't spoil it.
No, all I know about that is the trailer where Christopher Walken's just an asshole.
Oh, I know. I love the trailer. That's like probably my favorite trailer of the year.
Yeah, and then we have another Call of Cthulhu where it's modern day, and it's like there's a cult that hacked Google.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hacked Google, put the name of an elder god on there to make people his servant, and we have to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah.
You hack whatever Google is called now, duh.
We can't. People, if you've already seen it, you're under his control.
Oh.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Magic.
Oh, see, use magic. There you go. Problem solved.
I can't use magic.
Oh. All right, modern day.
Actually, you know what? My character does have you can use magic, but it's not very good for your mind.
Yeah, you kind of go crazy the more you use your magic.
And your characters do go crazy. Like, sanity is a meter.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Like amnesia, right?
Yeah, like that, except when it goes down, more horrible things will happen to you. Like, you'll get, like, mental illnesses.
Well, you're probably mentally ill by listening to us every week, so you should be fine using magic.
No, my character is not mentally ill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well-
The thing about tabletop hoorah is that you got to remember, you're not actually the person. You're just role playing. You're pretending. You're getting the lines blurred, buddy.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not good.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we have 2 Call of Cthulhu's. I run an Incarnations of Immortality RP, which is based off the book series by Piers Anthony, if anybody's read those.
I've heard of the name.
I have to.
I'm trying to... Oh, I fucking hate my girlfriend right now, by the way.
Why? What did Map do?
Join the club. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, you're gonna get smacked later.
Oh, you don't have a girlfriend, Hoorah.
I know.
Snap.
I was talking about hating his girlfriend, but I really don't. It was a joke.
She got me hooked
Okay.
on another. She got revenge for me getting her hooked on Incarnations by getting me hooked on the Dresden Files. Ugh. And that actually has a
Funny is, I think she told me she was gonna do that to you.
fucking hate you so much. It's a really good book series, but fuck you.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I might as well state right now. You guys know how much I detest anything Twilight.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Oh,
hate
no.
it with a passion.
I just realized something.
Do you hate 50 Shades of Grey?
We can't. Yeah,
No.
that's exactly where I was going. Actually, we can't. I have Jason read 50 Shades of Grey until he gets a new computer.
Actually, no. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Kissy, if you hate that, then you can't like 50 Shades of Grey.
I guess I'll read it if you guys need me to.
I like 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't read it.
But it was
No,
a Twilight
I hate,
fanfiction.
I should be more specific here. I hate the Twilight movies.
Well,
I
nobody
hate them
likes
with
those.
a passion.
I
But
like them
wanna point,
to riff them.
I need to point out something here is that my friend Tora reads books all the time. Before
Tora
they
is
made the
from.
Twilight,
Wait, we need to introduce Tora. She was our first special guest.
she was
that
no,
wasn't-
I was first, and then I brought her into the
Bitch,
call.
I was
Yeah,
First.
but to be fair, you're a host, so you no longer count as a special guest.
Wah.
Wham,
But
wham,
Tora
wham.
was our first special guest who was here for the Avengers spoiler cast.
Which was episode 2.
4.
2.
4? Was it?
It was 2.
I thought it was 4.
2.
It was
4
2.
is when I had my meltdown with you.
No, that
No,
was
that's
4.5.
But anyways, let me continue.
You know
Tora
what we
loves
need?
to
We
read.
need someone who's dedicated enough to go back and listen through everything and kind of make like a timeline for us.
Anyways,
Get to it, fans.
shake head. Anyways, Tora is really into books. Well, one of her best friends, may she rest in peace, passed away, and basically left Tora all of her books. Well, the thing is that Tora has duplicates of these very books. So Tora gave me her duplicates. Basically, she kept the books for her friend, gave me her extras. So I've been reading a werewolf series by Kelly Armstrong. But anyway, so I finished those books, and now I'm like, well, what am I going to read out of the box? And there just happens to be all 4 Twilight books.
Ha ha.
Tora told me just give them a chance. She asked, and my husband as well, who has been watching the movies. And every time my husband turns on the movies, I just immediately was like, gag me, I want to die, kind of thing. And Tora was like, look, there are things in the books that aren't covered. I've done this kind of thinking before with another movie. Not going to say which one that I eventually did go back and read after seeing it.
Harry Potter?
No, actually, I read Harry Potter well before the movies came out. I was on book 4 when the first movie came out.
The Wizard of Oz.
No, that I actually read after I saw the movie.
Men in
But
Black?
that was not the movie.
Men
No,
in Black
it's
had a
Lord
book?
of the Rings.
Had a comic.
Okay.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Why would you
It
want to
was
read
Lord
or
of the
watch
Rings.
that?
It was in Lord of the Rings that I actually went back and read all 3 books.
Fucking nerd.
I went and read them because, one, the school required us to read for 20 minutes every fucking day.
Well, that's 20
Why?
minutes every fucking day for your entire school career.
No, they made me do it every single day in high school. 20 minutes.
Gross.
Yeah, so it made my modern world history class, which was also my most boring class, even longer. Because the teacher would sometimes not even let us read. He would just go straight into the lesson. Because he needed that, like, extra 20 minutes because I had the rowdy class. But anyways, so now I'm starting to read the Twilight books and I'm giving it 5 chapters. If I'm not
Gross.
hooked on the first book in 5 chapters, I'm putting it away and I'm going to go read something else. But I refuse to accept the movies.
I accept the movies only because it's funny to riff.
I hate the movies. I haven't even watched more than 5 minutes before I went, fuck this. I don't like it. I'll go watch Vampire Sucks. That at least is tolerable for the Twilight movies.
That's almost worse than the Twilight movies, to be honest, because I've seen like 2 of the Twilight movies, and then I watched Vampires Suck to kind of like make myself feel better about watching them.
It's a parody.
It did no such thing. I know it's a parody, but it was a terrible parody, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one of those yearly bad parodies that they come out with.
I mean, there's
every
always a
year
bad
now.
parody, and usually they're like okay and kind of funny, but that one was just bad.
If you want to see a goodish
I
parody,
admit
go
it
watch
was
Stan
bad.
Helsing.
You want to see a good parody? Go watch Cabin in the Woods.
No.
And no, that's more of a
I already
satire than a
watched that.
parody.
I had to sit through that
point,
on
good point.
Halloween. No, thank you.
Bro, it's a satire, not
Yeah,
a
it
parody.
is a satire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you want to see
Parody would be
if you want to see a
like-
parody, go watch Stan Helsing.
Or Scary Movie. That's a parody.
That is a parody. That's like the original
That is
parody,
an awesome
isn't it?
parody.
No, the original parody would be like Hot Shots or Naked Gun.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, those two. Well, Naked Gun... Yeah, Naked Gun's kind of a parody. They have a lot of hints at things. Airplane's a good one.
I'm gonna say shout out to Ryan Stiles for being in Hot Shots Part 2, because that was probably the best Hot Shots movie of the 2. Specifically because Ryan Stiles was in it.
I thought he was in the first one, too.
Oh, was he in the first one? I've never seen the
Did
first
you?
one.
I think he has, like, a cameo.
Okay. I know he was like one of the major characters in the second one.
Yes, he was.
Fucking love that
Second
guy.
one was actually pretty funny, because I actually got all the references, because at the time I was a TV buzz, and that's what they were making fun of half the time.
Right.
I even cheered when they did the American Gladiators bit. That was funny. But I was a little kid, mind you, so I liked anything that I could actually relate to in a movie.
Right.
Of course, I didn't get the whole Saddam Hussein, Iraq thing, which was what they were also making fun of in that movie.
Which was ahead of its time, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, it was. But I did understand that they were making fun of Rambo, which goes back to why my dad let me watch rated R movies. As like a little kid, because I had watched Rambo 3 to death. So I was like, I get the reference! It's Rambo! But anyways.
Speaking of good movies, I got Shaun of the Dead yesterday.
You got.
Oh, that movie's
fucking
awesome. I
love
love
that
it.
movie.
Yeah, that's
Don't
my
know
first
that
Blu-ray.
one? Why? It's vintage!
What?
When they're throwing the records,
Yeah, it is.
he's like, don't throw that! It's vintage!
I haven't seen this movie in like forever, and it's my first Blu-ray now.
Oh, nice. That's a good Blu-ray to have.
Yeah, so it's a use for my PS3, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I want to get a PS3 now is because of the Blu-ray. That's it.
And the
That's the only
exclusives.
reason.
And the exclusives. Sly 4 is
No.
gonna be good.
I don't care about exclusives. I've told you, if it comes out on a system and I'm able to get it some way, I'll get it. But I don't care if it's exclusive or not. If it's exclusive for Xbox, yeah, I'll probably get it. But nah,
Nah, man,
I don't
I need
go-
my Sly 4.
no, that's all you.
Wait, you don't like
I'll
Sly
be happy
Cooper?
with just Steam. Thank you. I have enough games through that.
Wait, you don't like Sly Cooper?
I have Sly Cooper on my emulator, dude.
Such a good game.
I know. I played the demo to death. I never actually got the full physical copy.
What's wrong with you?
I was broke, and the only thing I wanted to play at the time was Tomb Raider.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think Sly Cooper is like... I got the Sly HD collection for my PS3. Those are the only games I've actually put platinum on my PS3.
Well, speaking of games, can I now talk about Darksiders?
Yes.
Yay! I wish Jason was here because I know he'd be drooling over this game. For those who don't know, Darksiders, here's a short version, you're playing the Horseman War.
Cool.
Who within the first 15 minutes of the game you realize was not supposed to be summoned at all.
Thanks, Cassie. This is a plot to a 5-year-old game.
I know. But I'm about 85% of the way through it. I've got it through THQ's Humble Bundle, which, by the way, Knightmari, you better link dump this to. because
Okay.
it's for a good cause, and we've done our charity runs. So,
Speaking of charity, go donate to the Yogscast.
yeah, they're doing their Christmas charity right now.
They're
Screams.
almost close to their goal already. Goddamn.
Yeah. Oh, they've been going like crazy. I actually watched Lewis and Duncan the other day. Oh God, what were they playing? XCOM. They're playing XCOM the other day. I just happened to stumble across it on the Twitter feed.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I've seen mostly Strippin and Martin play.
But yeah. Anyways, so I bought the 6 games from the THQ Humble Bundle. Try saying that 5 times fast because I feel like I'm screwing up on the name.
Did you get Saints Row the Third?
No, my husband would only let me spend $1.
Saints Row the Third.
I know, another $4.95 that I would have gotten it, but my husband and I are on a very tight budget right now because I'm actually getting ready to go visit my brother down in Arizona. No, Kisty, bleep the location.
On your way to Tacoma?
No, I'm
Sorry. Oh,
Bleep.
fuck. Why not?
bleep.
Why not?
I'm going to Arizona to visit my older brother and his wife. The last time I was down there was 3 years ago, and it did not end very well. Not because something happened between me and my brother, but because a friend of mine died while I was visiting for Thanksgiving, and I haven't been back since. Not because she died, but because of the fact I just haven't been able to go back down there. My dad's offered to take me down to Arizona to go see my brother for Christmas, and we're going to be there for about a week, so unless Jason gets his computer back or Knightmari decides to edit the podcast, the recording that's supposed to take place on the 22nd may not happen. So we may not have a episode 32.
Well, it just won't be edited.
Edited is better.
It's better, but it's better to have something than nothing.
If you guys can keep the podcast under 50 minutes, I will accept an unedited version and put it up.
So
But
3 hour
if
podcast?
you guys go over that, no fucking way.
Okay.
But anyways, as I was saying, so that week there may or may not be a podcast.
No, there will be, people. I'll make sure of it.
Oh God.
Hoorah's on this.
If I have to edit,
Yeah.
I will.
Oh God.
By the way, guys, how do you like the new mod system that Rooster Teeth put in?
Hey, cool. It's Facebook.
I give it -1 thumb.
Minus one
give it-
thumb.
I gave it a minus like -5 thumbs.
So you give it 5 thumbs. Kisty, that's
Can
a
we just
double
have the
negative.
mods back?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't really like it because it obviously shares everything you like immediately when you hit that thumb up button, but you couldn't remove it, so your feed was spammed. Yay, they brought back the fucking X button so you can hide shit again. Which makes me very happy. Now if only you could unhide things.
Whoops.
But when people like stuff, I automatically was like, okay, I see you liked it, click hide. I don't need to see it after that. So it's now stomachable for me. But when it first came out, I was livid. I was like, no, I liked my +1 funny.
Would you say you were a livid coffee?
Yes. But, I'm doing a lot of talking. Guys,
Yes.
your thoughts.
My thoughts? It's Facebook. I don't like Facebook.
Who doesn't like Facebook?
I don't like Facebook.
A lot of people don't like Facebook, Kisty.
I don't like it. The only reason I use it is to keep in touch with family because they are completely internet social handicapped.
Yeah. Makes
Literally,
sense.
they don't even have Twitter. And that makes me happy because that means I can freely spout whatever I want, knowing they will never find me.
Yeah. Guess, did you watch Rithian's Tekken series?
Oh gosh, I don't think I do. I know my husband might. He
It's
actually
kind. It's kind of becoming a machinima.
Just to clarify, these are the guys who got banished, like, transported suddenly to somebody's server and they don't know where the hell they are?
No, it's because Shin and Duncan blew up the old world.
Oh, then no, I haven't.
Yeah, that's the backstory to that entire place.
No, I haven't watched anything else Tekkit. I actually had to stop playing Tekkit because apparently 2 quarries at once causes an error on my computer now.
Well, then just run one quarry and make it
Well,
really big.
I did. They're both at maximum size, and I turned one off so the other could run. And then, for some reason, my computer, because I even have world anchors down.
Yeah,
But for some
I can see the problem.
They don't work. My
I can see
computer,
the problem.
my computer has 8 gig of RAM. It's running at 90% RAM usage when I use those.
Yeah, because, one, you're making giant 64 by 64 chunks disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You're also having world anchors, which are known to cause massive amounts of lag.
Yeah.
And you have 2 of those huge ass quarries going at once.
Yep.
Do you see
And
the
dirt
problems?
face. Well, I only have one world anchor placed at one quarry, and then I'm standing at the other.
Still not... No, whatever.
Not good, yeah, I know. It's a small map. I've actually decided that I'm going to redo my Tekkit world because I didn't build everything legitly. And this time I actually want to go back and do it right.
Bad, Kisty.
What? Too many mods saves time. I have the equivalent exchange amount to make the materials. I just didn't want to waste my time doing it. So I destroyed the materials I would have used in exchange for the materials I needed to build something.
Bad, Kisty.
Yeah, bad kitty. No cheating. I'm not cheating in Darksiders though. I'm doing pretty good in that.
How would you even cheat in that game?
Trainers? Cause I'm playing on Apocalyptic. Just so everyone knows, the hardest mode of the game. I have raged faced so many times.
Oh, guys,
Man.
I guess I've been quiet. I'm in our sponsor chat right now, and I'm watching some fuck talk about how The Walking Dead shouldn't have won because it's a point-and-click game. Oh, for Game of the Year. For the VGAs.
Oh, for the VGAs.
Oh, yeah, the VGAs happened, everyone. What did you think about them?
I didn't watch them. All I know is The Walking Dead one.
Spike.
I didn't really watch them either, but I had someone in my Xbox party giving me updates about every fucking 30 seconds.
Alright, then you give us updates on who won.
The Walking Dead won Game of the Year, thankfully.
Well, yeah.
That's a given.
That game kind of did deserve it, because it did have the best story of the year.
Let's see. Clementine's voice actress won her voice actress award.
Nice.
Telltale won Best Studio of the Year.
Obviously.
I think it won like everything it was nominated for. I'm not entirely sure because I know the VGAs gave out 4 awards out of like 16. And the rest of it was filled with Samuel L. Jackson shit. Or, sorry, Samuel L. Jackson and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't watch it anymore. It's because, like, you have 16 awards. You only broadcast 4. No.
That's dumb.
Yeah, and all the stuff they do in between, it sucks. So, I'm like, I don't even care. The Scream Awards, I don't even watch anymore because it's Spike. Spike TV fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I hate that channel.
It's pretty terrible.
It used to be a good channel. I'm serious, it used to be. But then they went stupid.
Dude, I love Mansers.
I'm
love
just
what?
TNT.
Mansers?
What the fuck is that?
It was the most hilarious show ever, and that I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
No long show descriptions, which, by the way, Hoorah, you suck at!
Yeah, Gravity Falls still sounds like an asshole show.
Did I give you the video or no?
You did not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give that to you like in a minute or two.
Do it after the podcast, so I don't have any more delays in your audio.
That's why I said I would do it in a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that most of the time when there's delays in our audios for the podcast, it's because you guys have other windows open and your hard drives can't record and apparently download good enough, so.
Oh.
Hint, hint, nudge,
Weird.
nudge.
I only have 4 windows open, plus porn.
I have more than 4 windows open. Alright, wait. Do tabs count as windows?
Yes.
I have more than 4 tabs open.
I hate you guys.
I have 5.
You make my life hell.
Well, you shouldn't be mad at me, because one of my tabs is Fragger's Let's Play, and the other tab is the Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People Episode 5 walkthrough.
Why are you watching that? Fragger's playing that.
He has not been playing them.
On
He's
his
been too busy.
stream?
He's been way too busy lately.
And well, yeah, he's got work to do at Achievement Hunter,
He's
so
got
yay.
other M to play.
He's got other
The
M to play. Yeah.
I hate Chad so much. That's the reason for that.
I love Chad so much because he's the reason for that.
I still have to. I told Fragger I wanted to see some Metal Gear Solid 3. Still have not seen any of that.
I don't even think he has that.
He has it.
Oh.
It's on the HD collection.
Oh, okay. Which I don't have. But, speaking of games, I went actually, hopping around Xbox Live and got some freebies.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are
I've been
they?
playing, Doritos Crash Course 2.
There's a second one.
Well, I think it's 2. Could have swore that one says 2.
There's a second one.
I think.
I'm
Maybe
very
I'm
sad
wrong.
faced about this.
It's the one that Caleb and Fragger played for the Playdate a couple days
There's
ago.
only one.
Okay. Then, yeah, it is 1. Okay, I was wrong. Kisty will leave that in there. Future Kisty, note, leave that in. You're wrong.
Well, it's getting to the end of the podcast now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
short
we'll have a
podcast
short one
this week.
Yeah. Because
Very
one of us
short.
has to go, I think.
I don't think I have to go anymore, but I'm done anyway because I'm ready to rip this guy a fucking new asshole.
I'm ready to tear this guy a new asshole. And
Shout out to the guy who's about to get ass raped by Hoorah.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
Oh wait, 2 people. 2 people. Someone else stepped in. 2 people.
Oh,
Do you want me to
God.
tag team this? Hoorah, do you need tag teaming?
If you want to tag team, go the
I'm so
fuck
glad
ahead.
I do not have my RT sponsorship anymore, and I'm glad I'm not getting it back until after the holidays. But because of this trip, I may not be getting Halo 4 until February.
That's okay.
Because the source of Halo 4 was supposed to come from my dad.
Yeesh.
Who now I have to hint at my brother and my sister-in-law and hope to God that they can catch it going, hey, by the way, your little sister here who's very, very broke wants Halo 4. And I will do almost anything, including cook Christmas dinner, if you give it to me.
Cool. So on that note, let's end it here.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See you
Night,
later.
everybody.
Love you all, unless you're that asshole that doesn't like The Walking Dead.
Enjoy your pee, Knightmari.
No, I need to take a massive